Hello everybody, I want to show you with this video 10 cool things you can do with the Xiaomi Mi 10 Pro. So by the way, most of the stuff is working also for the Mi 10. If it's not working for the Mi 10, I will tell you. Okay, let's start with the first mode. This is the dark mode. So maybe you have heard about already. So just scroll down here, scroll down a second time, and on the second page you will have here that dark mode as the first symbol. That means that everything is turning into dark, and with that you save a lot of energy because we have a super AMOLED in display here, and that means that the display is able to turn off some pixels if the color is black here. And by the way, this saves also your eye, also this gives your eyes also less stress at night, because then the light is not too bright and so on. And it's a very nice tool. Maybe if you want, you can combine it with the reading mode here at the night, because this is a blue light filter as well, so it reduces also the eye strain. So at night I would recommend you to combine it with the reading mode. So the next feature is also pretty cool. It's about charging the phone of someone else. So this works just with the Pro version. So let me show you what I mean, because it's pretty cool. So just scroll down here, scroll down the second time, and go now here on the second page. And here we will have the reverse wireless charging. So if you turn it on, you don't need any extras, and you can charge a friend's phone with your phone. So if I put now my broken Huawei here, it is charging. Can you see that here, the battery, the symbol? It is charging, and important is that the phone of your friend is supporting wireless charging. If not, it wouldn't work. So, but if it supports wireless charging, just put it on like here, and it is charging. Okay, let me off it. Scroll down a second time, go to the page here and off it, because it takes energy if you leave it on all the time. And yeah, let's go to the next point. It is the one-handed mode. Okay, the phone is very big, so the screen is very big, and I cannot reach everything with one thumb. I have really large hands, by the way, with large fingers, but I cannot reach everything and so on. But there's a way to make the screen smaller, and if it's just for a short time and so on, so that you can reach it everything with one hand, to don't use the other hand and so on. So let me show you what I mean. So just scroll down here to go to the settings. So tap here on the symbol for the settings. Then we have to scroll down to the point additional settings, and here we will have the one-handed mode. So first of all, you have an instruction here how it works later, how you can enable it and so on. And below, if you have any, let us enable it. And below you can choose the size of the smaller display then. So by the way, the iPhone 8 have 4.7 inches, so just that you have an imagination. Try a bit what's good for you. Let's start here with the default one with 4 inches. Okay, so let's try it now. I'll go out here, and now if I swipe here, then it becomes smaller and so on. As you can see, this is the left-handed version. If I slide from the middle to the left, and now I can reach everything with my thumb, and the phone is completely working. I can make games and so on. I can watch videos. Everything is working, but just the screen is a bit smaller. If you're ready with, so just tap here on the black field, and you're back at the regular mode. The same thing for the other side. So just go, So just from the middle symbol to, also from the home button to the arrow here, then you have it. And the same thing, so this is the right-handed mode here. Everything is okay, and tap here on the dark screen. As you can see, this requires a bit training to enable it, but it could really help you. So try a bit, and it could really help you in a situation where you have just one hand available to do some on your phone. Okay, the next feature, maybe you know this already, so it's a screenshot. So if you want to capture the screen, so just use 3 fingers, slide them down across the screen, and you will have a screenshot of your desktop maybe, or if you're on the website, you can do the same and so on. So one more time, swipe 3 fingers down, and you will have a screenshot. After, you can tap here on the preview, and you can edit also the screenshot. Maybe if you just want to have a part here, just use the blue lines here to crop the part. Let us take just the 2 apps here, And then if you want, you can also draw something inside and so on and so on. And this edited part, you can send it directly, also you can share it directly with WhatsApp or something like this, or save this edited part to your gallery. So, by the way, if you don't like the 3-finger shot, I like it, yeah? But if you don't like the 3-finger shot, you can use also the buttons, so the power button and the volume down button. Press it for a short time, and you will have the same screenshot. And you can record also your screen if you want. So, if you want to record a game or something like this, you can do that. So, just scroll down here, scroll down a second time, and on the second page, again, you see on the second page, I have very nice features here. You will have the screen recorder. So if you tap on it, the recording will immediately start and it becomes invisible after a few seconds. So you don't tap too often on it because it will disappear and it's difficult to get it back and so on. So just let it disappear, and it's running in the background, and now all your actions will be recorded and so on. And if you're ready, so just tap on this invisible tool here again and go on stop. So you can also set this feature up, so this screen recordings and so on, to change the quality and the sound source and so on. So just scroll down the second time. And now you can go on the icon for the screen recorder, but hold it. And then you are at the screen recorder section. So then we have here the little wheel for the settings. And here you can change the resolution, the quality, the sound source, if you want to use the microphone and so on, the frame rate. So you can really upgrade it up to 90 frames here. Pretty cool. So if you really have a fast game or something like this, you should do that, or you can upgrade here to 100 Mbit per second. So the video quality, you can really upgrade it. So if you want a high quality video, but this takes a lot of internal storage, so take care that you have enough. And yeah, just start in here and off it here. So a very nice feature. So, and if you don't need that tool again, so just go here on the X, then the screen recorder will disappear, and the next time if you go here to the shortcuts, you can have it back again. Okay, where to find your screenshots and screencasts and so on, of course, at the gallery. And if you're on the photos, don't wonder, you will not see that. But here at the albums, the screenshots have their own folder as well, like the screen recorder. With the next feature, you can create your own button shortcuts. So let me show you what I mean. So just scroll down here, then go here to the settings. Then let us scroll down here to the point additional settings again. And here we will have the button shortcuts. So you can make some shortcuts made to turn on the torch very quickly by just pressing a button and so on, or to launch the camera very quickly. And this I would really recommend to you. So if you're tapping now your launch camera, we can now give a button shortcut, which one should open the camera app. I would recommend you to double press the power button. Okay. And that's pretty cool, because if we double tap now here the power button, we are immediately at the camera. So we don't have to look for the camera app and so on and miss time to have a good picture. No, we can be directly in the camera app. And what's pretty cool, this works as well in the standby mode. So just double tap on the power button and you are immediately at the camera and you can shoot your picture. So by the way, you can set up also some other stuff and so on. Let me enter here, this was my code, now you know that. And we go back here to the settings, to the additional settings, to the button shortcuts. And you can do the same thing to turn off the screen, to turn on the torch and so on. Or to close a current app, to open split screen. So there are many stuff you can enter here. So pretty nice. But to launch a camera very quickly is a nice tool to have it. I really recommend that to you. Okay, let me show you now some features for the camera. So as you know, we have a quad cam here at the back and you can do some stuff with. So this is the main cam, by the way. But if the main cam is too close to an object like this cam now, you can enable the macro mode. So if you now tap at the most left point here, then you have enabled the macro mode and now everything is more clear than before. So this is the main cam here. As you can see, it cannot really focus. But if you go now on the macro mode here, also if you're very close, it works well. Okay, and let me show you what are the other buttons for here. So this is the main cam here again, and if you want to make a group picture and so on, so you cannot have everything on a picture, but if you go here on the point next to, you have the ultra wide cam enabled, and as you can see, this is the main cam here. My finger is too short. This is the main cam here, and this is the ultra wide cam, so it's much more different. Or if you want to have a large object and you're also close to the object, then use the ultra wide cam. And the next one here, so this is the main cam here again. The next ones are zooms, so the 2x optical zoom and the 5x zoom here, but it's not so clear anymore, so I would recommend you the 2x zoom. It depends how far you are away. Now the 5x zoom is a bit better. As I said, I would recommend to you the 2x zoom. So the next feature is about cloning apps. So you can have 2 WhatsApp accounts, you can have 2 Facebook accounts, 2 Snapchat accounts, and so on. That is possible, so you can clone apps. So let me show you how that works. So just scroll on here and go to the settings here. Then we will need the point apps. Here it is. And here we will have dual apps. So, and now we will have a list of which apps we can clone. So let's enable here some stuff. For the very first time, you have to turn on here the dual app for Google services. Yes. That takes a few seconds, don't wonder why. So by the way, Xiaomi support many apps here, from my point of view, more than other phones like Samsung and so on. So the Messenger, Snapchat, WhatsApp. So let's go back now, and if we are on the second page, we see we have 2 WhatsApp apps now, the main app and here the cloned app. By the way, we will always recognize the cloned app with the orange stuff here at the corner. Same here with Snapchat, original and clone, and Messenger and clone, Facebook and so on. And yeah, if you're ready with, if you don't want to have the second app anymore, so you can just go back here to the settings and remove them easily. But the main account will be always the same. So yeah, and you are able also to have a second desktop on the phone. What is pretty cool, because you can separate your private stuff and your business stuff. Or if you want to hide something, you can do that also as well. So let me show you what I mean. So just scroll down, go to the settings. So then we scroll down to the point special features. So here we will have the second space. So if we turn on the second space, that's about protecting your privacy, create any time and so on. So turn on second space, you will create one. So, and if he's ready, I will show you what it really is, because as I said, you have 2 desktops then, what's pretty cool. So now we can continue. So then we have to make a possibility to switch between the spaces. So that is the best would be a password for. So I will set up a password now. At first I have to confirm my my regular password. So as you have seen already, 1, 2, 3, 4. And if you haven't created a password or a pattern before, so you have to create one, but he's asking also you. He's asking you also during that process. So now we set up a pin for the second space. So let's maybe take 4 times the 9. Okay. I confirm 4 times the 9. Okay. So and now we can set up also a fingerprint. So what's cool, because you can use just the fingerprint, made a thumb for the main account and another finger for the second account or something like this. No? But I will skip that here because that takes too much time. So now we are here at the second space. No? You have seen my apps before with WhatsApp and so on. It is not here anymore. No? This is a complete independent second space. You can have your own apps. Yeah? And also if you are taking pictures right now, these kind of pictures will just stay here at this place. Huh? So you cannot see them at the main account. The same also with the browser history. Everything you are surfing here on the Google Chrome browser or which browser you use, it doesn't matter. You will have your own browser history. You can just see them just here at a second space. So pretty cool. And by the way, if you want 3 WhatsApp accounts or 3 Facebook accounts and so on, you can have here also an extra WhatsApp account or extra Facebook account and so on. Yeah? Also the contact list, no? Same thing. Also completely independent. Okay, so let me show you again the difference. So I go on standby now to enter the passcode. So this is my main account, 1234. No? This is how it looks like here with these kind of apps and so on. And with the pictures here you have seen already. Huh? And now I go to, you haven't seen these pictures I took before. Huh? Now I go in my second space account with the 9. And here I just have the pictures I took right now, the pictures of my hand here. Huh? So it's completely independent, as you can see. Again, if you want to close your business maybe and you don't need a second space account anymore, or if your conscience come into play, you know what I mean, then you can close the second space. So for that you will need the second space settings. So you just can do that. You can just delete the second space from the second space. So go in the settings of the second space, then scroll down to the point special features, and here go on the second space. And here now you have some opportunities. Now what is also nice to know, if you're taking a picture at the main account or the second account for the other account. Now, if I take a picture in the second account, what I would have in the main account, I could change the place for the pictures as well. Now I can move data here from one account to another. And yeah, if I want to delete my second space, I go here to the point delete second space. Then he's asking me if I'm really sure, because of course I will lose some data and so on. Go and continue. But what's very cool, so you have to confirm, of course, no? But what is very cool, that he's asking you the next steps, what you want to transfer to the main account. Now I can transfer contacts, photos, I can transfer apps and some other files. But if you transfer apps, you will lose the data of the apps. So it doesn't really make sense. So, but the most important is the contacts and the photos. You can keep them also if you delete this second account. So then continue here and go here and move. He's moving the stuff and he's removing the second space. Ne? Also, warte mal. Here if I enter now the 999 for my second space, it doesn't exist anymore. Ne? So 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm back at my main account. Okay, let's come to the last point. It's a very cool tool. It's called Google Lens. We will have it here as an app, but you can use it also here at the camera. So go on the camera, go on the 3 lines here, and here you will have always Google Lens. So tap it, and it's a thing to recognize tools, but you have also a translation included. What's pretty cool, because it auto detects the language first, and also it translates the book here in my case, or whatever. No? So you can use it in holidays, you can use it for your studies. Very great. And if you tap here on the icon to translate stuff again, you can copy it directly also. You don't have to make notes and so on. No, you can copy it directly. And that saves a lot of time. So a pretty good tool. And this Google Lens stuff can a bit more. So if you're going back here on the magnification, so it's also a QR code scanner. So if you tap now, you're on the QR code, he's telling you what's the QR code wants to say. Thanks for watching Phones and More. Yeah, thank you so much for watching this video here, and I hope I could show you something new for your phone. And yeah, maybe if you want, you can leave me a nice comment or give me a thumbs up. That would be very helpful for my videos. Thank you so much for. And yeah, I've created also some other videos if you're interested in, or maybe just subscribe me. It would be really a pleasure to see you again. And yeah, maybe until next time. Ciao.